Welcome to this place called Earth and the project, Somatic Inversions, Behavior Manipulation and Linguistics. In this short, we explore the somatic word, why language lands in the body before the mind interprets it. Threat tones, subtle cues, microvocal shifts, and prosody as a safety signal. Words are not heard, they are felt. Before a word becomes meaning, it becomes sensation. People believe they react to content, yet the body reacts long before the mind interprets. Within milliseconds, the nervous system has already altered breath, shifted heart rhythm, adjusted muscle tone, and prepared for approach, freeze, or withdrawal. Research in affective neuroscience, e.g. Porges 2011, Barrett 2017, shows that this precognitive response is foundational. This is somatic linguistics. Language registers as physiology before it becomes thought. Meaning comes second, state comes first. Prosody. The body's oldest linguistic system, prosody, tone, rhythm, pitch, and vibration predates structured language. It is a biological safety mechanism. A warm tone recruits regulation. A clipped tone activates vigilance. A flat tone signals uncertainty. A rhythmic tone invites connection. A simple phrase like, "I'm not angry." It can feel threatening even when the words deny the feeling. The nervous system listens beneath the sentence, not within it. Mirror-Linguistics. Speech as a reflection of physiological state. The emerging theoretical field known as Mirror-Linguistics, developed by James Miller and in collaboration with OpenAI's ChatGPT, proposes that language mirrors autonomic regulation. Speech patterns shift with sympathetic arousal, shutdown or collapse, fear responses, and emotional openness or guardedness. A regulated state produces coherent, fluid language. A dysregulated state produces fragmented, pressured, or defensive phrasing. Language is not just a symbolic expression, it is a state transmission. Nervous system language, NSL. The code beneath words nervous system language, NSL, also developed by me, James Miller, in collaboration with OpenAI's ChatGPT, builds on this foundation by identifying the biological signals embedded within communication. NSL recognizes that beneath vocabulary there are somatic codes, expansion or contraction, safety or threat, approach or avoidance, and openness or defense. Two people may use the same words but transmit entirely different states. One sentence can soothe, destabilize, or dominate depending on the physiology behind it. Communication is not the exchange of information. It is the exchange of autonomic states. Development. MLH and NSL as advancing frameworks. The frameworks known as the Mirror-Linguistic Hypothesis, MLH, and Nervous System Language, NSL, form a new interdisciplinary bridge between linguistics, psychology, somatic theory, and relational neuroscience. Developed by me, James Miller, I argue that language is fundamentally shaped by the autonomic nervous system, not simply by cognition. MLH posits that tone, rhythm, structure, and timing reflect the speaker's physiological state more accurately than their conscious intention. NSL extends this by mapping how communication regulates or dysregulates others through embodied signals rather than semantic meaning. The long-term direction of this work is to create a codified model of nervous system-aware communication, one that supports trauma-informed dialogue, conflict resolution, relational repair, and a deeper societal understanding of human interaction. These frameworks offer a way to interpret communication through somatic literacy, helping individuals recognize that miscommunication often arises from state incompatibility, not lack of clarity. This emerging field aims to restore coherence between people by teaching them how to recognize, regulate, and respond to the nervous system beneath language. The body doesn't analyze language, it anticipates it before conscious thought is engaged. The body has already responded. A pause, a shift in breath, a microtremor, a change in vocal resonance. These cues produce tightening, vigilance, emotional uncertainty, and sympathetic activation, even with neutral or polite wording. When tone contradicts language, the connection collapses. The body prepares for impact long before the brain forms meaning. Why conversations truly break down, it is rarely the words that fail. It is the states behind them. One escalates and one retreats. One shuts down and one pursues. One numbs and one intensifies. One panics and one withdraws. These bodily mismatches lead to familiar accusations. You misunderstood me. You're reacting too much. You're not listening. That's not what I meant. These are not cognitive misunderstandings. They are autonomic collisions. Two nervous systems out of synchrony. Two bodies speaking different dialects of the state. The inversion common belief is words shape emotions, language is rational, communication is cognitive, but the inversion is language is somatic. Tone, rhythm, and breath regulate or dysregulate the nervous system long before the mind interprets meaning. So to close this short, people don't react to sentences. They react to states encoded within sound or text. This is the somatic word.